Arsenal 3, United 2. What a win. Like, it was one of those games where we didn't look amazing, but we just kept going. And I think what I was always thinking during the game when I was watching was United play Palace during the week. They're going to tire out. If we just keep pestering, we'll get a goal. Obviously, that early goal, Rashford, great goal. Like people say, we should have done better. Ramsdale should have done better. Partey should have done better. But it was just a really good individual goal. You got to give him that. Usually, Arsenal go down a goal like that. We kind of falter a bit and we get ultra aggressive and we leave ourselves, I guess, empty at the back. But we're just like, it's just a different team, completely different. So we got that goal back relatively quick, which was a really nice, well worked goal. Great cross by Shaka. Shaka's become such a player this year. You got to give him that. Like the stick he's gotten, but like I think this is the position he's always been playing. Like for Switzerland, I think he played a bit like that for Mönchengladbach. So maybe we've just been playing him out of position, and that's the reason why he looks so vulnerable on counter attacks. But amazing this year. Obviously, Nketiah, right place, right time. He's had an amazing game also with the two goals. Saka, unplayable. Uh, he's just so consistent, isn't he? Like you know what you're going to get from him every week. Where Martinelli is not in the best of form, but he didn't have a bad game. But obviously compared to Saka, but yeah, Erdegaard amazing, Zinchenko amazing. What I loved was we went down, then we got ourselves back up 2-1 with that amazing goal by Saka. And then obviously they get that goal, kind of a bit of Ramsdale should do better. You'd think we'd kind of be like, oh, we've dropped 2 points here, but we just kept pestering him. And the last 20 minutes was just non-stop attack. I think the difference between Arsenal and City and Prime Liverpool was with City Prime Liverpool, you know what you're going to get. They're going to dominate a game against you. Where Arsenal, we don't really have that. Like we do against the lower teams, but against top teams, we don't have that yet. It's not a bad thing, but we come strong at the right times, which is, well, obviously is making it keeping us top, and you can't really fault that. Zinchenko, you just got to love the passion. Like I was at a pub watching it close to the ground because if you're not a season ticket holder member, it's almost impossible to get a ticket unless you're willing to pay £500. It's pretty wild, but there's a couple good pubs around the ground that has really good atmosphere. When we scored that last goal and he started celebrating, it just that passion. You just feel it. Like there's just nothing like it. In regards to how we feel about the title race now, it's definitely something that you got to be like Arsenal are favourites, but City's still closing in. City obviously had 6 points this week, so they're not going anywhere. 19 games is still way too early to say anything, isn't it? Like, we're still got to face City twice. It's a tough one, but at least you know we're going to be in a title race, which is amazing. Like, who would have thought that at the start of the year? I don't think anyone would have put Arsenal to win the league. Maybe the most biased Arsenal fans would have, but even they would have been saying it tongue in cheek. It's it's an amazing feeling to be back up there. It's been a long time. When was the last time we were actually the Leicester City year we were in a title race, and obviously before that was I think 07-08 when Eduardo broke his leg. I think that was probably the last two main competitive ones we've been in, where we've been in till close to the end. It's definitely something to look forward to. Obviously, a little break from the league now, which is good, I think. I'd say don't go all in against City. Give some other players a breather. If we go to the FA Cup, it's not the end of the world. We've won the most FA Cups. Like we shouldn't really worry about that. If we get an injury in the FA Cup that costs us the league, that's more of a big deal. So let's see how that one. I'd say, and then obviously Everton. I when they announced Lampard sacking, you just like, oh, timing's not good. You just don't want to face a team with a new coach. It usually players have something to improve, the coach has something to improve. So, and last year we stumbled that game, so it's not something to go light on. But we are where we are. We're first, 5 points clear with the game in hand. It's definitely a two-horse race now. I think United are just out of it, but they were impressive yesterday, so that's up to them. But let's see how we go. Looking forward to seeing if we sign anyone else. Obviously, the two players coming in. I think maybe we need another centre mid just in case, because if Partey goes out, then you're kind of worried, aren't you? He's probably him. He's probably our most important player. I don't know if we could replace him really. So if we can get, I think the Polish fellow that we picked up, he's kind of there to be versatile. That's why Arteta likes those versatile signings. So let's see what we can do. Fingers crossed that we keep this form up, but you can't really complain. All right, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can get more of these out and discuss further games and if any transfers happen.